Welcome and thanks for joining our free online lesson today. Before we get started, let me introduce myself first. I'm Theo, a CAD application engineer from AutoCAD Systems and Berhad. The topic for today will be creating title block using attributes definition in AutoCAD. Okay, so the first learning objective for today's class is to learn about the applications of blocks and attributes definition in AutoCAD. It is to increase our work efficiency when creating related items using AutoCAD. Then, what is title block? A title block is a template for a sheet or generally includes a border for the page and information about the design firm such as its name, address, and logo. The title block can also display information about the project, client, and individual sheets, including the issue dates and revision information. Then, what is block? Blocks are named group of objects that act as a single 2D or 3D object. You can use them to create repeated content such as drawing symbol, common components, and standard details. Blocks can help you to save time, maintain consistency, and reduce the file size, since you can reuse and share the content. The data will be stored in a drawing file or drawing template file in a non-graphical format. The block definitions are can be easily imported from any drawing file or existing block in any drawing file. You can also create a block definition from a selected object in the current drawing. So when you insert a block, these definitions will generate these graphical object from the block definitions. Next, for attributes, an attribute is a label or a tag that attach data to a block. Example of data that might be contained in the attribute are part numbers, prices, comments, and owner names. When you define an attribute, you have to specify a unique tag that identifies the attribute by name, a prompt that can be displayed as the block is inserted, a default value that is used if a variable value is not entered at the prompt. So this will be the prompt, and this will be the default value. And for the tag, it is for the creator to see themselves. Okay, so let's move on to the class. So when we create let us create a title block first. And the first title block, we will choose 297 and 210 for landscape A4 size. And the second one will be 210 and 297 for a portrait A4 size. And the next one will be a landscape A3, 420 and 297. And now will be the portrait 297, 420. And these represent our paper size. These two are A4 and these two are the A3 size. So for every title block, we need to have a border. If you don't want to create a border, also never mind, but you need to adjust the size. So we'll use offset to create the border. Let's say 5 mm or 5 cm, like this. And this. Okay, so now I'll teach you how to create a block. We select this object, and then we type B or BLOCK block in the command bar, enter, and then we can type the name A4 landscape title block. Then we click on this pick point to specify the base point. So we choose this point as the base point, and then we make sure everything is correct. Like we select this convert to block, and then we choose the correct block unit. We choose millimeters, then we click OK. So now you can type I in your command bar. I is for insert, and go to the current drawing, and you will see just now this A4 landscape block is appear here. Then we click here. If you want to place multiple object, you can select this one, repeat placement, and then select this one. You can place multiple item. Okay, And for this insertion point is you decide where you want to put this block. Like just now, I select the left bottom corner as the base point, right? So if I enter 0, 0, 0, I select this one, I enter 0, 0, and you will go to the exit here, 0, x equals 0, y equals 0. Okay. And for this rotation button, it is to allow us to rotate the block. You can rotate it 360 degree. If you turn on this auto mode, it will only allow you to rotate in 90, 180, 270, and 360. So okay, next. What if we draw this block wrongly, or we want to edit the block? So we just select this block, right click, block editor. Then we will enter this block editor mode, and then we can edit our block here. So we go to home tab, select this rectangle. Actually, the title block can be any pattern, but as long as you follow the standard that or the format that your company wanted. So I'll enter 50 here. Let me draw again. Okay, place here. Let me turn on the draw again. So I will draw a rectangle here. We can click on the tab to switch in between the parameter at 50, and let me draw again. 50 tab, then we click on here. So if this is not touches, we can pull on this and stretch the item. And then we move to the next thing. We can draw a box here also. 175, 50. Maybe 175 is too long, so we will draw 150, 150, 75. Okay, like this. And then we will, for the title block, we can type X in the command bar to export it. If not, just now the one is a polyline. If you stretch it, the whole thing will follow it. But we do want to the whole thing as one, so we can type X in the command bar. And now it will become separated line. So now we stretch it, only the line we selected will be stretched. Okay. So if we want to make a lot of repeated line here, we can select this line, type div, divide, select here, and go to utilities, point style, select this one. Let me repeat. Div, select the object, enter the number of segments, 8, enter. Okay, so now the line will be divided in 8 segments equally. So now we can use CO for copy this line, select the base point, and place one by one. So if you don't want to use this way, you can use another way called array. So I will show you now. We select this object first, click on this drop down rectangular array, and then for column we type 1, and for rows we type 8. Then for this one we will negative 50, negative 150, 5, negative 100. Total, let me check the length first. Dimension here is around 75, so okay, we'll change this one to 75. So we will double click it to edit it, then type 75, close array. Okay, now we draw lines here. 1, to then we will draw the approved by and the draw by. CO for copy this line. Oh, we need to export it first. X CO copy, then we paste it. We will select here as the base point. Okay, base point. Then this is the shape of our title block, and then we can use MT for multi-text to create a text that will be there forever. Like we need to type approved by and draw by. Drawn by. We can double click on it to edit. Approved by. Then we go here. Like here, you can type your company name and the address. For example, I type AutoCAD system Sendira Berhad. Then we adjust the size and the location. To insert your logo, you can type I insert. Not this one. You can go to the insert panel. Insert panel is here. Go to attach. Or you can use, if you cannot find the attach, you just type image attach. Image attach. So, and go to the location of your location of a picture. So here, okay, then now you can adjust the size of your picture by using stretch. Let's see, scale, sorry, scale. Select the base point, then we scale it to the correct size. Okay, so we type M for move. Welcome for joining our free online lessons. So if you miss our video, you can go to our YouTube channel and watch back our video. Then select this object and do. Okay. So do you have any question currently? So if you have any question, you can type in the chat box. I will answer to your question. Okay. Then we will move to the company details, like your cooperator company. So we will use MT for multi-line text. Put here. Company name. Copy it. Project name. This one is for project name. Project name. And the last one is M&E consultant. M&E consultant. Okay. So we will click on this close block editor to save change to the block. So you will see if even you only edit one block, but all blocks will be follow the changes that you edit just now. So if you insert new block, the thing you adjust insert just now will be follow. Okay, so turn off this first insertion point. Okay, So, and there are difference between these multi-line text and the attributes. So I will show you now. Go back to the block editor. Then we go attribute definition. And these attribute definitions got a lot of selections like tag, prompt, default. For the tag, this is it will be shown to the editor only. So drawn who draw this project, this, okay. So we'll leave empty for this default first. Then we can select the justification. Middle center, we can select the text height. I'll put like 15, and 15 is too big, so we can adjust it later. Select it, go to property, attribute property. You can go to the text and change the text height. Say 2.5, and then we move it back to here. Move, click here, then okay. So we copy this thing. We can just use Control C to copy. Control C. Control C, then we Control V, specify insertion point. Okay, we use CO, copy, select base point, and we place here. We place the component name here, project name, and the M&E consultant. Okay, we can select it, double click to edit this, approved by. Who approved this? Okay. Then we do the same thing to another 3 attributes. Double click, company name. You can see the difference here. In this capital letter, the company name is the tag. The tag will be shown to the editor, while the prompt will be shown to the user later. Okay, edit it, project name, project. So, consultant. Okay, now you can enter for the address, the company address, address 1, address 1. Just a ciphers property 2.5. Okay, close the door, move it to here, CO, base point 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we double click, we can edit the to enter 3, enter 4, enter. Okay. Now we will turn on our editor, save the changes. Then now we will insert our new title block and see what's the result. So we insert and click on the screen. So let's say 0, in, KL, and this one we just leave it blank. So now we go look at it. The value we entered just now will be automatically entered here. So if you didn't use the attributes definitions, every time when you want to like add text to the block, you need to double click on it, enter the block editor mode, select the block, right click, block editor, and you need to use multi-line text to add the text to it. But if you use the attribute definitions, after you set everything, every time when you want to insert the data block, you just need to enter the value, and it will be added to your data block. So it is more convenient and more efficient. So now we'll teach you how to insert your data block to the next drawing. So you just select this, right click on it, right click, copy to file or recent, and find your data block just now, right click on it, forward. Okay, so there's another way. We use tool, okay, enter. We can right click here, or you can create a new palette. After that, you select your data block and drag it inside here. So before you drag it, you must save your drawing. Okay, so we save it first. Desktop, save. Then we drag it and place here. Okay, so now we create a new drawing. So in the new drawing, we supposed to do not have the this A4 landscape data block. In the new drawing, we have it because we are in the same PC. So if you send the file to a new person, he cannot use this data block. Okay, so now we go to this layout, and we can right click on this page setup manager, and then we click on this modify. Then we can now select our size of paper and the lens orientation. So now I will select ISO full plate. Then okay, then I click OK, close. Then delete this thing first. Delete. Then we insert. We can specify the insertion point. So I put 0, 0. Okay. So click OK. So it will be displayed on your screen. And now, how you put your drawing into your data block? You can type viewport in our command bar, viewport, and go to, you can select multiple different type of viewports. Like this one is single, two vertical, two horizontal. In this case, we will select this single, and then we can draw a box for the drawing like this. Okay, so you can this border of the viewport. If you didn't hide this viewport, it will be printed in your in the paper also. So we can click on this layer properties. We create a new layers for viewport. Viewport. Okay, and then we select this, change the thing to viewport. Then we go back to this first and we hide this. So if you can double click here to close this grid line. Okay, so you cannot see the border of the viewport anymore, but the viewport still exists here. You can double click here to edit your drawing. So if you have a drawing in your drawing area, then we go back here. Okay, so this will be very perfect, and you can print it now by clicking Control P. Control P and select your printer. Normally we'll use AutoCAD PDF printer or DWG to PDF. Then you can change your setting here. So just click Apply to Layout. Okay, so it will be printed later. So do we have any questions so far? You can type in your chat box. While waiting for your questions, if you are interested in more free online lessons, you can go to our website acadsystem.com, and you can check more information or details here, like the product that we are selling, like the training that we offer, and at the bottom on these flyers showing the upcoming free online lesson that we are conducting. So just click on it for more information. You can see this button. This is to register. If you're interested in this free online lesson, just click on it and fill up your information. Okay, so over here you can see the details of the free online lessons, like who should attend, what you're going to learn about the topic. And for the training, you can go to training, train me, course syllabus, and we provide a lot of different software training for different software like AutoCAD, Revit, Inventor. If you are interested in this training, you can click on this syllabus, and you are going to see the syllabus that we are providing. So just wait for it. Like for the AutoCAD Essential training, it's a 3-day training. In the first day, you are going to learn about this. In the second day, you are going to learn about this. And for the product, you can click here, and then you can click on which product that you're interested. So if you have any inquiries, you can click on this button located at bottom right corner to contact our live agent, live chat. They will reply to your questions. Okay, and for the previous free online lesson video, all the videos are recorded, so you can go to YouTube and search AutoCAD system to our YouTube channel. Okay, click on here. Sorry, it's a bit lag. You can go to this playlist and click here Autodesk AutoCAD. If you want to watch Revit training video for Revit infrastructure, you can click here, and this one will be the product design and manufacturing, such as the Inventor, Fusion 360. This one is InfraWorks, Navismo Manage, Revit. If you want to watch more video about AutoCAD, you can click on here. Then if you have any questions watching the video, you can drop a comment here, and we will reply to your questions. Like we got a lot of videos like Autodesk Visual, AutoCAD grading, isometric drawings, mechanical introductions, table data attractions. So don't forget to like our video if you think it's helpful or useful, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's all for today lesson. Thank you.